Hey everyone, so camping is something that I've always wanted to kind of do, but I wasn't sure if I would like it because, well, I basically live in my room. Like, I don't like leaving my room, I don't really like going outside, but I wanted to camp because it just looks like so much fun. So I recently, and by recently I mean back in November, um, decided to do it. My mom had asked me if I wanted to go, so I was excited, but I was also scared that I wouldn't like it. Originally, the plan was to take her horse Corolla and us go to a state park to camp. My mom really wanted to do overnight trail riding, and the park we were going to had a trail to go on, so she could do that. However, those plans were kind of ruined when Corolla needed his Coggins checked. Don't ask me what it is. I don't know, and I never really asked. But basically, we couldn't bring the horse until we got that checked. So my mom and I decided to go on our own. We needed to get away from people and walk, so this was the perfect time. We left Tuesday afternoon and planned to only have an overnight stay. At least that was the plan, until it got too late. Because of that, we decided to stay another day and get back on a Thursday afternoon. The campsite was honestly perfect and very closed off. It was we were the only ones there, and technically we were. There wasn't anyone else at the campsites except for one other person. I won't go too much into what we did because hearing a play-by-play is kind of boring because we didn't really do much. But the main thing we wanted to do was to get away from civilization so we could spend more time with God. Yeah, so surprise, I'm a Christian. Back in August, I rededicated my life to Christ, and it has honestly changed me for the better. This camping trip was definitely blessed by him. He provided for us, and we only had one bad thing happen to us on the entire trip. And I kind of feel bad because what had happened, and the one bad thing happened immediately after we got there. My mom accidentally tripped over the what's it called, the grill, because it was stuck in the ground and such. It was one of those ground grills. So we felt so she kind of got hurt on that, but other than that was the only thing bad that kind of happened. So the piece that I was drawing was actually inspired by an answered prayer that I had when we were camping. So I love astrology. Seeing the stars and pointing at the few constellations that I know always gives me a sense of pride and wonder. So when I heard that we were going camping, I wanted to stargaze. I even downloaded an app so that I could tell what stars were what. It didn't really help much, but I was still really excited to see them. But on the second night of the camping trip, it was extremely cloudy. I couldn't see anything. You couldn't see a single star in the sky. It was just a blanket of soft fluffy clouds that I wanted to strangle for getting in the way of seeing the stars. But I was extremely disappointed, and I decided to pray about it. The entire trip, God was teaching me and my mom how to pray by faith. So I prayed. I prayed that God would clear the sky so that I could see the stars and see what he created. And if you can't tell by the drawing, it happened. 30 minutes later, the sky was completely clear of any clouds in the sky, and I was able to see the stars. And while I was looking up at the stars, the lyrics from the song More by Matthew West came into my mind. The song is about how, despite all the other things that God created, the world around us, the trees, birds, everything, he chose to create a relationship with us. He loves us more than any of those things, and part of the lyrics that I was inspired by was, I love you more than the sun and the stars that I taught how to shine. You are mine, and you shine for me too. And those lyrics really came alive to me at that moment. And it was just overall a beautiful time, an amazing time. But that's really all I gotta say. My first time camping was an amazing experience, and I can't wait to do it again. I will say that since it is the new year, my channel will be changing my YouTube channel will be changing a little bit. I might not do voiceovers anymore. I might just stick to speed paints and maybe text on the bottom or something. I don't know. I haven't really decided yet. But it's not that I don't enjoy doing voiceovers. I do. it just takes a lot out of me because I don't like talking. Well, yeah, no, I don't like talking. But, so that's that. Yeah, but I do have commissions open, and you can find links to that in the description below. So yeah, that's that, and I hope you guys all have a blessed day.